Hello guys, very good afternoon. Welcome back once again to your favorite channel, that is Lukmaan IAS Academy. और हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं आज का हमारा पर्सपेक्टिव टक्कर हॉट टॉपिक ऑफ द डे, एंड द थंबनेल, द टाइटल इज वेरी क्रिस्टल क्लियर, दैट इज द गवर्नर वर्सेस द गवर्नमेंट. What's going on inside the Indian federal structure? Yes, we are quasi-federal, to be very honest, to be very specific there in the polity frame, okay? But what's going on there inside the states of Kerala and Tamil Nadu, or in fact even the Union Territory of Delhi, okay, which is also having its own legislative assembly, so that it's having its own chief minister as well as the lieutenant governor, okay? So what we have seen in these three specific states, that is the Union Territory of Delhi, the state of Kerala and the state of Tamil Nadu, a very huge round of tussle going on between the governor of the state and the government of the state, specifically speaking, the chief minister of the state, right? Okay, so let's make the whole frame from the very beginning. Okay, what's going on? So who is a governor? We know it very well. The governor is the agent of the center in the states. The governor works as the vacuum or as the medium of communication between the center and the states, right? Appointed by the center only, that is appointed by the president, okay, and after that its transfer, removal and everything is centered into the hands of the president, that is in the government, in the central government, you can call it simply, what in the layman's term what we can say, okay. So now, figuring about the news of governor versus government in the state of Tamil Nadu. Yes, the problem is going on inside the Union Territory of Delhi, what we have seen in the last 7-8 years. Yes, there was also news and questions of the very same topic from the state of Kerala. But the very recent issue, that is what we are going to discuss today about, is the governor, Mr. R.N. Ravi. Okay, the former IPS officer, apart from that, the former governor of Nagaland as well, okay, and presently the governor of Tamil Nadu, and apart from that, the present incumbent chief minister, M.K. Stalin of Tamil Nadu. Okay, the tussle is going on between these two. So what is the tussle and why we are discussing it here today, and what's the concept and what's the particular frames that are to be kept in the mind from the perspective of UPSC, CSE, mains as well as prelims, both of the stages, right? So the first thing that we need to cover here is the issue. What is the issue that is going on? And the issue is specifically the name of the state, apart from that, the emblem of the state, and yes, the address, that is the speech of the governor that was to be commenced, or that is actually commenced on the very ongoing session of the Tamil Nadu state, right, of the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly specifically. So watching about the whole scenarios, the first thing, the address, that is the speech. Address मतलब यहाँ पर हम किसी लोकेशन या पते की बात नहीं कर रहे, address that is speech. ओके हम बात कर रहे हैं गवर्नर के स्पीच की, जो कि गवर्नर साहब देते हैं, डिलीवर करते हैं हर बार जैसे ही सेशन शुरू होता है पहला तो लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली का. ओके, सो यहाँ पर क्या सीन हुआ अभी, व्हाट्स द प्रेजेंट सीन गोइंग ऑन? The address, or that is the speech which was finalized by the government and was given to the governor's office, was actually edited while delivering. Okay, and now the questions stand here. Can the governor edit the address that is provided by him in front of the legislative assembly, and this address is given to him by the respected state government, right? By the respective state government, this address has been provided to him. So is the governor having this authority to change or edit the address while delivering the speech inside the legislative assembly or so on? So the answer stands here is actually no. Okay, so the first ever issue that went out was, that is, the governor edited the speech, and then comes the next two major issues. While writing a letter, okay, of actually invitation letter for the festival of Pongal, okay, Mr. R.N. Ravi, the Honorable Governor of the Tamil Nadu state, actually replaced the name Tamil Nadu with Tamizm, right? Tamizm, that is the place or area of living of the Tamils. So Tamil Nadu, that is the country of Tamil. In fact, he didn't use the term Tamil Nadu. He used the word Tamizgam, right? तमिज़गम वर्ड यूज करने के पीछे उनका इंटेंशन क्या था? तो कुछ पॉलिटिकली नॉन पॉलिटिकल और पॉलिटिकल बातें होंगी उसमें, बट उनसे हमारा लेना देना नहीं है. The present stand what we are going to discuss here is the governor has changed the name of a state on an official invitation letter. The invitation letter is signed by him. Then apart from that, the state emblem, right? The state emblem was also changed in that particular invitation, actually talking about, okay? In that invitation itself, he changed actually the emblem. The state emblem is generally used in all such invitations, but he used the national emblem. Okay, that's fine, that's true, that's correct, that's not wrong. But yes, the state emblem was also required there, but that seems to be omitted. That seems to be missing from the invitation. तो अगर हम issues की बात करें, we talk about the issues. So we have got a number of them, okay, and these are actually starting huge level of trouble and huge level of public outcry inside the state of Tamil Nadu. So अचानक से नाम चेंज कर देना. तमिलनाडु का नाम है, जो ऑफिशियल नाम है हमारे स्टेट का, उसको अचानक से तमिज़गम बोल दिया गया. क्या ये अथॉरिटी गवर्नर के पास होती है? Does governor has this authority? Answer stands no. The name, boundary or anything that is to be altered with regard to a state, that can be done by the union only, as accordance with the Article 3 of the Indian Constitution. When we see Article 3 in the subclause E written inside the Indian Constitution, written inside the Article 3, okay, of the Indian Constitution, what we can see, the name, boundaries and so on that is to be altered of a state, that can be done by the prior permission of the president. A bill is to be introduced inside both the houses of the parliament, and in that meantime the president is also required to convey the very same message to the state government concerned, to the state legislative assembly concerned, कि yes, हम आपके state का ये जो है नाम बदल रहे हैं, okay, and what are your views on it? And obviously, watching about the quasi-federal structure of the nation, those views prescribed by the concerned state is not mandatory for the union to admit them. Okay, but yes, there is a convention, there is a protocol that president is required to convey the very same message to the concerned state government whose name, boundary is about to be altered by using Article 3 of the Indian Constitution. Okay, so it is the state government, it is the union who has the power. In fact, the state government can also do that, but state government cannot do that on their own discretion. Like for example, taking the instance of the West Bengal government, the state of West Bengal. The incumbent chief minister there, she sought to replace the name West Bengal with Bangla, or once Paschim Bangla भी उनको नाम करने का उन्होंने proposal दिया था. Okay, जहाँ वेस्ट बंगाल की अगर बात करें, चीफ मिनिस्टर बीइंग ममता बनर्जी. But the government, okay, or the legislative assembly of the state can only propose to change the name. The whole decision of changing or not changing resides into the hands of the parliament. Okay, so proposal can be initiated from the legislative assembly to alter the name, okay, or to change the name. But the final discretion, final decision lies into the hands of the parliament. Okay. Then apart from that, talking about changing. Okay. Talking about changing the name. Okay. Apart from that, apart from the proposal of the government, state government, the rest, everything lies into the hands of the parliament as in accordance with Article 3 of the Indian Constitution, right? तो ये हमें हमेशा clear रखना है, that is state government cannot specifically, okay? And apart from that, the governor of the state is not given such authority by the Constitution to change the name of any state on his or her own respective will, right? So that's what Mr. R.N. Ravi is being criticized by the masses, the political classes, by the newspapers and so on. If you talk about the campaign, in fact, a very brutal thing going on onto the streets of Tamil Nadu, where we have seen many posters, okay, many posters on the streets with the Twitter campaign going on, hashtag get out Ravi. Though very, dishonorable and very much unethical to do that, because this is something which is something which is not permitted inside the wonderful loving territory, okay, of the whole nation. But this is going on because this is the outrage of the political class there, and in fact the masses, the general masses as well, they do not support all of these things as of now, what we can see, right? So तमिलनाडु का नाम अचानक से तमिज़गम कर देना और अचानक से स्टेट एम्बलम को भी हटा देना, और फिर सडनली जो स्पीच उनको दी जाती है बोलने के लिए लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली के अंदर, वो स्पीच वो खुद ही एडिट करके उसमें अपनी भी बातें ऐड ऑन करके डिलीवर कर देते हैं. एंड व्हेन मिस्टर स्टालिन, दैट इज द चीफ मिनिस्टर, he proposed to keep up the original speech only and not to go ahead with the speech delivered by the governor. Then at that time, Mr. R.N. Ravi, the honorable governor, he walked out of the assembly, which particularly further sparked up the controversy. तो अगर आप issues लेकर चलना चाहो तो issues कुछ इस प्रकार रहेंगे हमारे. The first one, that is changing the name. Second one, that is omitting the state emblem. And third one, suddenly editing up the address or the speech that is to be delivered inside the legislative assembly, and the speech or the address was given to his office by the respected government itself. Okay guys, so when we talk about the further constitutional aspects from here, we talk about Article 74 and 163. Article 74, where it says that there shall be a council of ministers to aid and advise the president. There shall be a council of ministers with the prime minister as its head to aid and advise the president, and the president shall act accordingly, that is according to the advice, right? Now, the very same thing is written under Article 163 with the names being changed. That is, there shall be a council of minister with the chief minister as its head to aid and advise the governor, and the governor shall act accordingly. Okay, that advice is actually binding on Mr. President and Mr. Governor, Mr. or Ms. Governor हमारे जो भी होंगे, right? So his or her whatever the name is, okay, the advice rendered by the Council of Ministers, okay, will be binding on. We talk about the we talk about the President, we talk about the Governor. Okay, under Article 163, the same thing is written. State Council of Ministers with the Chief Minister as the head will render the advice to the Governor, and the Governor shall act accordingly. Okay, and such thing was not taken in consideration when it comes to the recent issue, the recent crisis that took place inside our state of Tamil Nadu. Okay, so make up the issues very clearly in your notes. That is changing the name from Tamil Nadu to Tamizgam in the official letter. That was literally something which was beyond the constitutional frames or the legal frames. Apart from that, omitting the state emblem, and apart from that, editing of the address. Okay, the address which was given, the address, that is the speech which was given to the Honorable Governor by the respective state government of Tamil Nadu only. Okay, and this was something which is also against the protocol of the governors, right guys? So these are the facts with regard to the present crisis of Tamil Nadu state with regard to the government versus governor. Okay, so this is something which has troubled the whole quasi-federal structure, and apart from that, it has also shown that it's now time for all of us, okay, it's now literally time for all of us to start understanding the actual key terms of federalism. The center plays the role of big brother towards the states, no doubt in that, but then also comes here the reference, that is the governor's role was something that is considered as the communication device between the center and the states. The governor is considered the head of the state and works as a guardian there for the government. The governor cannot breach the protocols. The governor cannot go beyond the duties that are mentioned and prescribed in the constitution. So you may even call it the phrase that, is it the violation of the constitutional norms? To be very honest, answer goes yes, this is the violation of constitutional norms. Even just changing the name on official paper, omitting the state emblem, okay, was something which doesn't violate the constitution, but yes, it violates the basic principles and expectation and interest of the state and the state government's concern. And apart from that, suddenly editing the address or the speech also troubles the relationship between the center and the states, as the governor is someone who is considered as the agent of the center in the state. Right? So obviously we have seen that the center is ruled by the BJP government, the central government, okay, it is the BJP led party, okay, BJP party, that is the incumbent government there, and we talk about the state of Tamil Nadu, so it is the DMK. So obviously political ideologies are too much different, literally different, and in that case, when such activities will happen, that will trouble the whole of the federal structure. And apart from that, it will enhance the mistrust, okay, the distrust actually between the center and the states, ultimately affecting the whole of the constitutional norms and principles, and apart from that, troubling the life of the common humans. That's the simple logic here. Okay guys, so the whole case is represented in front of you. Please do represent your views, what do you think the governor shall act, how the governor shall act, and what do you think the respective state government shall do in those particular such manners. Okay, and for the sake of reference, guys, please do refer to the 1994 case of S.R. Bommai versus Union of India. Okay, talking about the principal usage of the emergency and precedence rule, and with regard to Article 356 and 365, the case took place inside the state of Karnataka in the year 1994. Okay, so the name of the case is S.R. Bommai versus Union of India case. So please refer to this case. That's most important. Okay, and apart from that, the three major issues, that is from Tamil Nadu, Tamizgam, then omitting the state emblem, and the third one, editing of the speech. Okay, these were the major issues, and apart from that, the ongoing Twitter campaign. Okay, with the hashtag #GetOutRavi. This is something which is literally very unethical, that shouldn't be taking place, and that too for the position of the constitution, that is constitutional body actually, position of a constitutional body, that is the governor. Okay, so guys, please do remember Article 74 we have to read on this very particular case, and apart from that, Article 163 as well. You talk about Article 154, which says that the executive power of the state lies into the hands of the governor. But yes, apart from that, we do also have the theory of checks and balances. The principles of democracy, no particular authority is given absolute power. According to the principles of democracy, each and every authority's power is dependent on each other organization, and the governor's power is dependent on the state government as well as the government of the union, the government of the state. Right? So जो factors हैं जो उसमें से पढ़ने हैं आपको, that is the theory of checks and balances, Article 154, 163, and for the reference, S.R. Bommai versus Union of India case, 1994. Okay guys, so how do you like the video? How do you like the session? Please do provide your valuable feedback inside the comment box. Also, do comment about the role of the governor. What do you think? What are your views? And the role of the state government, what should be your views? Do also make up the feedback on that, and apart from that, please do not forget to like the video and subscribe for the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. See you all soon tomorrow morning sharp 10 a.m. in our DCS session. Till then, bye bye, study well, take care, and Jai Hind.
The first step towards achieving your dreams is having the right coach. Get the best education with Lukmaan IAS and make your UPSC dreams come true. Download the app now.